My nana, wise woman, used to say it's a fine line between love and hate, but the corporate world is really good at manipulating your emotions.
They do it on the TV, in the supermarket, on the street. Consumer experience isn't designed, it's carefully engineered.
I love corn chips. I love sunglasses. I love barbecue tongs. I love big barbecue tongs, man tongs. I'm a consumer. I love spending. If there's some spare change in my pocket, then let's go shopping. But you know what? I've never thought about what I buy and where I buy it. Have you? AUT's Dr. Sommer Kapitan thinks deeply about our shopping habits.
There's a saying that you study what you might have failings in.
She's an expert in consumer behaviour and says retailers have ways of getting us to part with our money. Today she's going to share 4.
I think there's very clearly people who are more frugal and controlled in their spending. And then there's those of us who don't control our budgets as much. When we want to feel happy or to change our mood, we buy something and it makes us feel good. If you are in a shopping environment and you're feeling sad, studies show you're more likely to purchase because you want to change your state.
Yeah. What do we got?
Grace and Michelle have a classic shopping mindset.
I came here for like a summer dress and a piece of jewellery.
And this is not what you have?
No.
Okay.
The feeling's contagious.
That's my bracelet. I got a matching necklace too.
All of us feel great after buying.
I feel nice.
Yes.
Icy.
Dr. Kapitan says all shoppers struggle to resist the discount.
I think we're all susceptible to sales. And especially those frugal people who control their budgets, hold on to their money. Those are the guys who are more likely to see something that's 60% off. That's a real good deal. I have to be smart and take advantage of that offer. When I talk to consumers about it, they describe it as a rush and excitement, literally a feeling of winning.
The decoy effect is all about size and comparison. It's best explained using coffee cups.
I might introduce the largest size, not because I want you to buy the larger size, but because in fact I want you to buy the middle size. The decoy itself is the largest option or the smallest option that makes that middle option look more attractive. In New Zealand, there used to be just these 2 sizes up front. Tall, a short and a tall, right?
Yeah.
They wanted to increase their sales. Everyone in New Zealand was buying short. So they began to introduce the tallest size.
So then we would move to the middle one.
Yes.
The decoy effect works across all products.
The 65 inch is $4,000, the 55 inch is $2,000. Suddenly that 55 inch looks a lot better in comparison to the 65 inch. This suddenly looks far more attractive in this setup than by itself.
Retailers love signs and colours, but there's another sense which some companies pitch at.
We're outside the biscuit shop and it smells amazing.
Yes.
That's not an accident.
No, that's very much on purpose. It's designed to catch the commuter crowds and the shoppers as they walk through to capture your sensory experience. And they don't need a sandwich board. They've just got a whiff of deliciousness.
Marcus Hasler knows all about the power of smell. He owns the cookie shop.
You imagine yourself walking up Queen Street, your car needs a warrant of fitness, the dog needs to go to the vet, you're in your own world, but you come here and you can smell this beautiful smell of freshly baked cookies. It's an impulse purchase and the smell has got a great deal to do with it.
We can be pulled in all sorts of directions by marketing. The people at Colmar Brunton know this. They've turned television ads into a science. Beth Rundle tells me they can measure your feelings during an ad by recording our minute facial expressions.
They're only like half a second long, and we typically look at eyebrows, corners of the eyebrows, corner of the mouth.
The result is a worm running alongside the ad.
And we can tell an advertiser where an ad is working really well or where it's perhaps a little bit slow and needs a little bit more action.
There are pink worms showing women peeking during the romance.
And the blue is the man.
See, we're not happy with the hand holding.
While the men turn off when another male goes to great lengths to be romantic.
Guys kind of go, I can't be that romantic. I can't do this with my woman, my life. I'm useless. I cannot do this stuff. But they still come back up at the end.
The key for the advertiser is that we feel good at the end when their product appears.
We know that people who are more engaged with a piece of advertising are more likely to feel stronger about the brand and therefore more predisposed to buying that brand when they go shopping.
Back on Queen Street, Dr. Kapitan has one final lesson for us.
So why is it when I walk around Summer, every sale has a time limit on it? Everything runs out right now.
Well, that's very clear. It's called the scarcity effect. And it means that we have an offer that we're interested in buying, but if it's for a limited time only, sell out, pre-order now, then we're much more inclined to purchase it.
The scarcity effect is best viewed walking the shops.
So what they're doing is showing you really big signs like 40% off.
Yes.
Suddenly my attention is captured, and if I'm inclined to buy anything from that store, now I'm into it. 40% off, limited time, gotta get it now.
Dr. Kapitan says the bigger the discount, the more inclined we are to buy, no matter what the original price. Grace agrees. She just bought something for her feet.
I think working in retail, you realise that sometimes sales aren't as great as the banners out the front make them out to be. I would personally only shop when something's like 40 to 50% off.
So as you shop this Christmas, remember retailers know more about you than ever before. So by all means, get something special for a loved one. But be warned, shopping is an emotional activity.